3 reasons men should stay single, self-improvement and happiness. Hello everyone. I'm sure many of you have a plethora of reasons for believing that men should embrace singlehood. However, I'd like to highlight 3 significant points. While I completely understand that everyone deserves to experience love, there are times when remaining single can be the most beneficial choice for you, whether that's for a limited period or even indefinitely. If you've faced rejection, emotional pain, or heartbreak from a woman, you're definitely in the right place. Additionally, if you've invested considerable time in the pickup artist community and have become skilled at attracting women but still feel a sense of emptiness, you're also in the right spot. Being single doesn't have to be a permanent state, but there are moments when it's the right decision. Let's explore when it might be wise to remain single temporarily, regardless of your dating activity, and when choosing to stay single for the long haul could be the best path for you. It's essential to shift your focus from what women desire to what you genuinely want and need in your life. This change in perspective can help you move forward. Welcome to Just the Tip. First, let's discuss the scenarios in which it's advisable to stay single for a while. Sometimes, whether you choose to remain celibate or not, taking a break from seeking a romantic relationship can be incredibly beneficial. In fact, there are times when it's necessary. 1. Self-improvement. There are moments when concentrating on self-improvement is crucial, and you shouldn't be preoccupied with what women are doing or whether you should be pursuing a relationship at this time. In fact, staying single can often be the best choice for you, even if it's just for a short while. Regardless of your age, you might find it valuable to focus on constructing or perhaps reconstructing your personal life after experiencing heartbreak, divorce, or repeated rejections. You may even need to enter what some call monk mode, which I'll elaborate on shortly. So, how can you determine if it's time to stay single and concentrate on your personal development? Here's the key. If you feel that you don't have enough to offer the type of woman you desire, it's time to take a step back and work on enhancing those areas of your life. Even if you're mistaken about your self-assessment, you might actually possess the qualities needed to attract the kind of woman you want. However, if you lack confidence in yourself, it's unlikely that you'll succeed. Remember, whether you believe you can or can't achieve something, you're right. Sometimes, you may indeed be correct in your self-evaluation. If you aspire to be with someone like Ashley, who is highly sought after and has numerous options, you'll need to elevate yourself to be among her top choices. This is simply how attraction works. Just as you wouldn't choose someone who doesn't meet your standards if you have many options, neither will Ashley. It may take months or even years to develop yourself to the level you believe is necessary to attract your ideal partner. Some areas you might want to focus on include completing your education, moving out on your own, securing a stable job, paying off debts, losing excess weight, and gaining muscle. Don't forget to work on your calves. Additionally, building your confidence, expanding your social circle, and reclaiming what you may have lost during a divorce are all important steps. If you recognize that you're not where you need to be to attract the kind of woman that aligns with your standards, it's time to take action. It's essential to concentrate on the aspects of yourself that you know will lead you to your goals. By doing so, you are less likely to settle for a relationship just for the sake of companionship or to develop feelings for someone you initially viewed as a casual encounter. This is particularly relevant when you are searching for your ideal partner, whom we might refer to as your Ashley. However, it's important to recognize that sometimes, the person you think is your perfect match may actually represent a past version of yourself, which leads us to the concept of monk mode, a period of abstaining from sexual relationships to detox from any unhealthy patterns of sexual addiction. Some men, especially those who have invested considerable time in the pickup artist community, may find themselves captivated by the excitement of pursuing and successfully attracting a partner. While they may excel at initiating physical relationships, they often lack the necessary skills to foster emotional intimacy, which is crucial for sustaining a long-term relationship. Consequently, they might find themselves only attracting partners who also struggle with emotional intimacy or who have their own emotional scars. This can lead to a misguided belief that all women are untrustworthy or solely interested in advancing their own status, which can perpetuate a cycle of settling for relationships that do not meet their standards. Ultimately, this can result in toxic partnerships that reinforce negative stereotypes about women. In fact, some pickup artists may become incredibly lonely, mistakenly believing that no woman can fulfill their genuine emotional needs. If you find yourself addicted to the thrill of the chase and the conquest but struggle to move beyond that or frequently end up in unhealthy relationships, it might be wise to take a step back. Choosing to remain single and celibate for a while can be a beneficial decision. This brings us to the third significant reason why some men might opt to stay single for the time being: recovering from heartbreak. Whether you have had little romantic experience or have encountered numerous challenging relationships, it's likely that you have faced heartbreak at some point. Remaining single during this period can be the best choice, especially if you are healing from a toxic breakup or the loss of a partner. By choosing to stay single, you can avoid making hasty decisions driven by desperation or loneliness. This is not the right time to date. Instead, it's a crucial moment for you to focus on healing and rebuilding your self-esteem and vitality. There are also instances when remaining single indefinitely may be the most suitable option for you. Let's explore those scenarios now. The concept of men going their own way, MGTOW, is worth discussing. It's important to clarify that if you harbor negative feelings towards women, dating is unlikely to bring you happiness, nor will it lead to fulfilling relationships. You will not attract a positive partner, and if you do, the relationship may be toxic, further reinforcing your negative views about women. It's crucial to note that not all men who resonate with the MGTOW philosophy are misogynistic. That assumption is a misconception. In the context of modern feminism, many men are hesitant to pursue relationships, let alone marriage, with women who exhibit dominant or overbearing traits. While some men appreciate independent women who contribute positively to their lives, there are those who may feel belittled simply for being men. This is what I refer to when discussing the impact of contemporary feminism. Additionally, social media complicates the dating landscape for good men, as even average women may present challenges that make it difficult to form healthy connections. Let's talk about the modern dating scene and the concept of simping. Many men seem to flaunt their wares, thinking they have endless options due to the abundance of people showing interest online. This can lead to a phenomenon known as simping, where individuals excessively pursue romantic interests, often to their own detriment. Some men who follow the philosophy of going their own way may engage in relationships, but they typically avoid long-term commitments like marriage. Others choose a monk mode, opting for a life without sexual relationships. Regardless of your path, it's important to focus on personal growth and well-being. Some online communities may discourage self-improvement, suggesting that you're only doing it for romantic gain. Remember, personal development is for you, not just to attract others. You can choose to live a single life, whether you're casually dating or celibate, without feeling pressured by others. This leads us to the fifth point, which discusses religious and spiritual beliefs. For some, such as pastors, priests, or monks, abstaining from intimate relationships is part of their calling. Ultimately, the decision to stay single or pursue relationships is yours alone. I encourage you to embrace your choice and avoid simping. Simping can be harmful, as it places women on a pedestal and can inflate their egos. If you're unsure if you're simping, I recommend watching my video on the topic. It covers simping in various contexts, including social media, online interactions, and real-life situations. Thank you for joining me today. God bless.